y'all get the opportunity at the belt, but once again, we so blessed to fight him.
Listen, we're giving you an opportunity.
He got the belt. He got the belt. He got the belt. He did not come to. That's what you say. He did not come.
No matter how they try to belittle you, attack your character, create lies and false narratives, understand two things. We dress clean and we fight clean. Salute to the clean fighters.
They claim that this community is so drug-free, but it don't look that way to me.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Like usual suspects here.
Went from heaters up to fevers up, bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Yeah. Sure they want me hitter like an archer, but I'm not that sprint, so I starve her. How we fit 30 studs in the collar, open the sunroof, wave to my father.
Y'all get the opportunity at the belt, but once again, we so blessed to fight him.
Listen, we're giving you an opportunity.
He got the belt. He got the belt.
We came to y'all.
He got the belt. He did not come to. That's what you say. He did not come.
No matter how they try to belittle you, attack your character, create lies and false narratives, understand two things. We dress clean and we fight clean. Salute to the clean fighters.
They claim that this community is so drug-free, but it don't look that way to me.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Like usual suspects here.
Yo, 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 yo. What it do? What it do? My peoples. We are live. Usual Suspects Sundays. Mic check, mic check. What it do? What it do? Yes, sir. Hey, man. Say, man, y'all already know the vibes. Shouts out to the chat. Everybody that's tuned in right now. Much love to everybody, man, coming in the building. Oh, man, we got a lot to talk about today, man. I hope y'all hear me? Am I cool on the mic? Am I cool on the mic? What's going down though? What's going down? What's going down? Usual Suspect Sundays, man. You understand? Smash the like button, share that stream down right. It's the Usual Suspect team. You understand me, man? Salute to D-Man. I see my boy D-Man in the building. Tay in the building. The aircraft carrier in the building. Salute, bro. Yeah, okay, y'all say I'm cool. Yeah. Smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Usual Suspects Sundays. Okay, man. We got a lot to talk about today. Salute to my boy Andrew 100 coming through. You understand me? Let me take this off the screen real quick. Yeah, there you go. All right. Salute to my homeboy, Mr. Sheldon, in the building. I see you, Mr. Sheldon. Salute to you, brother. All right. Man, we had a dope weekend of fights this weekend. I don't know if y'all watched any of the fights, but we did have some cool little fights. Salute to MVP, man. Salute to Jake Paul and MVP, Most Valuable Promotions, man. They did their thing out there in Florida. I don't know if anybody watched them fights, man. But man. This dude right here above me, man. This dude, he stole the show in a real way, like for real. The homie Abass Baraou out of Germany against Johannes Tellis. Man, that was the fight for me, man. I don't know if y'all seen it, but you know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that fought on this card, man. This was a 2-day event. You had a lot of good fights on this card, man. I seen Kasashiya, little brother, or his relative, Lucas Body. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of great people on this card. If you didn't tune in, but this fight right here, the Baraou and Tellis, man, stole the show, man. That definitely was fight of the night for me. That's the fight that probably stuck out the most to me. Let's see. The homie say AB got a chin on him. Salute to I Just Want the Truth. The aircraft carrier. Let's see who else up in here. Taylor's got his ass kicked, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Y'all missed it, man. Y'all be sure to go tap them links, man. Shop Usual Suspect 6 because you fit the description. OD man say he ain't watching none of the fights, bro. When I tell you, you need to go watch the highlights on that shit, bro. That shit was crazy. But I definitely want to talk about all of this shit that's going on. All of this shit that's going on with Tank Davis, Jake Paul, and of course Jaron Boots, Ennis, and Canelo. Oh man, we think over here today, man. We got people. We got people on Twitter, on X, man. Y'all watching on X, man. Let me get a repost, a like. You know what I'm saying? Share the stream on smash the like button, share it, subscribe to the channel. You're now tapped in with 503 Line Hard Hitter Sports Entertainment. US6, man. Be sure to go shop Usual Suspect 6, man. Go grab you some of them clean fighter tees for the Brian Norman and Devin Haney fight, because them boys is fighting clean. They is fighting clean over there. So go grab them in honor of Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. for the clean fighters, man. And we big up all clean fighters, you know what I'm saying? But all fellas say he pulling up. Okay, bet, bro. That's a bet. Yeah, so it's been a lot going on these past couple of days. I've been keeping my ear to the street, and honestly, man, I really don't like I really don't like how Tank Davis has been out here talking to the people. He's been very, very, very disrespectful to his fans, and it's really it's not a good look for me, man. It's not a good look. Tank Davis is giving diva vibes. You know what I'm saying? He want people to bow down to him and kiss his ass, and you know, he telling people to shut the fuck up and be a fan, and you're arguing with people on Instagram, and you know what I'm saying? People have a right bro, to criticize you in this fight. People have a right for you to get criticized, family. And I think that when you really think about it and you really look at what's really going on for real, man, I want to salute everybody that's been giving their honest opinion. I want to salute everybody that's been giving their honest opinion on Tank Davis in this fight, because we all have an opinion. We're all fans. We're all supporters of the sport. Whether we buying merchandise, we buying the fights, we buying tickets. So everybody has a right to voice their opinion. And for Tank to come on the internet and tell people to shut the fuck up and be a fan, bro, I think people should be offended. I think people should be offended by that. You don't treat your diehard fan base like that, man. And honestly, man, if you looking around the internet, if you on Twitter, if you on YouTube, if you on Instagram, if you on Facebook, man, wherever you choose to, get your boxing news and your boxing information, you got a lot of diehard fans out here that's really supporting this dude. I'm going back and forth with dudes on Twitter all day because of Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes is riding with Tank. But you got some people that's criticizing this. And look, I'm not mad at Jake Paul. Like I say, bro, my stance on this fight is I'm not mad about what Jake Paul is doing, because Jake Paul is putting on. Jake Paul is out here putting on for boxing. He got guys like Abass, you know what I'm saying? Guys like Riviera, Amanda Serrano, Lucas Body. This man just did a 2-day event for all of the prospects and contenders. He's putting on for boxing in a real major way. So my beef ain't with Jake Paul. Jake Paul is doing great things for boxing, whether people want to give him his flowers or give him his credit, man. A 2-day event, giving fighters the opportunity. Salute to Jermaine Ortiz as well. He got a vicious ass knockout on the MVP card. So boxing. So what MVP is doing right now is actually great for the sport. The homie, let's see. Let me get all up in here. Yo, all fella, you in here?
What to do, what you're saying, what to go on, it's your favorite, get your most hated all fella. Back for another one. It's Usual Suspect Sundays. Salute to 503 Line, the H-Town hard hitter, aka Mr. Texas Drip. Salute to everybody up in the chat. You know what I mean? Everybody that's over there populating and percolating over on X. Salute. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all tap in the next couple weeks. We about to embark and commence on season 2 of the US6 Fight League, the US6 Fight Pool. You know what I mean? So if you one of those boxing fans, you know what I mean, or even if you one of those casual gamblers that likes picking fights, you know what I mean, on a weekly basis, this is the league that you want to join in. The season stretches from September 11th to December 13th. You know, dig the most points. The player with the most points wins the whole pot. So that's what it is, and will be the holder of the crystal ball. So, like I said, if you interested in picking championship level boxing fights on a weekly basis, I mean, join the league, US6 Fight League. There is an entry fee. The price has went up to $15. One time cost for $15 for season 2. and that goes into the pot. And once again, the top player wins all the money in that pot. We looking for 25 to 30 players this season. Last season we had 15. We wanna double that for season 2. So contact one of the usual suspects. You know what I mean? Whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on IG, or contact u- usual suspects on IG, US6 on IG. DM us, and we'll give you more information on that.
Okay. Yeah, man. Salute to the chat, man. Y'all definitely up in here today. I see we got us some trolls up in the building. Awful. I'm gonna ask you though, man. Have you watched any of the most valuable promotions, prospects cards? Did you get a chance to see any of the boxing over the weekend, bro?
To be honest, no, I didn't see the card in its entirety. I did see the massive upset. I did see that. Yeah, I mean, and I got to shout out the Queen Shawala Ya, because she be doing some great work over there on her channel. You know what I mean? And putting us on. Like, I have the title as the foreign correspondent, and I'm supposed to be putting you on boxing listeners that listen to our shows onto foreign talent. I failed my job, you know what I mean? But salute to Shawala Ya for definitely substituting for me. You know what I mean? She definitely put us on to this brother Abass Baraou out of Germany, and she been saying this guy was nice. Now we really gotta listen. I mean, because she wasn't lying. She definitely wasn't lying. I was able to catch that fight in its full entirety. Was thoroughly entertained by it. I gather we'll speak on it further later on in the show. But yeah, as far as that, I didn't see the main event. I think it was a Yankee Rivera. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he fought to a
But
draw. He fought to a draw. It wasn't nothing spectacular with him.
I didn't see Lucas Batty, even though that's
Oh, bro, you
Canadian
didn't see
content right
Lucas
now. I
body,
didn't.
bro?
So I have no clue. I have no clue what happened with that fight. With that fight. So you're gonna have to update me on that. But I've never been overly impressed with Lucas. He does have power, but he's one of those guys to me that he sits around, he waits for the perfect punch too much instead of letting his hands go and working behind his jab. So yeah, let me know. How did Lucas look? What did he do?
Lucas looked good, man. He almost got the stoppage in the 8th round against Gutierrez. He dropped him, hurt him real bad. He was saved by the bell, but he did not close the show. But he did do enough to get the win by landslide. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Lucas Body for that. You understand me? And he on to the next, man. I don't know how far he moves up in the WBA rankings. For this event was like a WBA event, man. They did a bunch of WBA fights for MVP and the Royal, what it is, the Royal Caribbean Royale or something like that out there in Orlando. So yeah, man, you know the WBA was in that thick, and Lucas Body did say that he would become Tank's mandatory after this fight, and he was trying to get in position to be Tank's mandatory after the Jake Paul fight. Did you see that?
Nah, I definitely missed that, but that sounds like some like hellified cap. You know what I mean? That sounds some like straight
Yeah,
new era cap right there. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
last time I checked, Floyd's daddy was saying that he the mandatory.
Right, right.
And
I
I
mean,
think he rightfully is.
yeah, bro. It's a bunch of confusion in the WBA sanctioning bodies at 135. So Yeah, we gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna see what happens. We got KG in the building. Got the good doctor just landed. What's going down with it, man? It's Mr. Tales from the B side, man. KG, the good doctor, man. One half of Supreme Beast Boxing Talk is in the building. What's going down with it, brother?
Pardon me, I just jumped. I hit the link by accident, so I'm in a store right now. But I am here, and we are locked and loaded to go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is senior on today.
Yeah, you breaking up, brother. You breaking up.
Yeah, I know I'm breaking up. So yeah, I'm up.
All right, bro. All right. So let. Uh, is he still trying to talk? uh. Okay. Yeah, we'll let K come back. Man, but it seemed like I'm looking in the chat, bro, and these Tank fanboys is attacking us right now, man. We on full-fledged attack, bro. Now, let me because they telling me in the chat, they telling me I need to worry about Devin Haney. He said I need to worry about Ryan the racist whooped yo pillow fisted glass jaw Devin Haney runner. Wow, bro, these boys is in full-fledged attack mode, all fella. But you know what I gotta tell them though, right? Just shut the fuck up and be a fan, man. shut the fuck up and be a fan. That's what all y'all need to do, man. Just be quiet, shut the fuck up and be a fan.
Trust the process, nigga.
Shut the fuck up and be a fan. That's what your daddy told y'all niggas to do. Shut up and be a fan. Don't come over here telling me shit about Devin Haney. I don't know why y'all are putting Devin Haney in Tank's business, bro. Like, Devin Haney is out here fighting for legacy. He's fighting for legacy, brother. Tank is not doing any of that, man. Listen, man. Devin Haney and Tank, you really can't put them in the same category no more, bro. You got an exhibition money man, and you got a legacy Hall of Famer champion in the other slot. So you really can't compare the two. I mean, what do you say about that? Because it seemed like these Tank Davis fanboys are just like in full-fledged attack mode, and you know they scrapping and clawing for any to get, bro. What you got on that, Arthur?
I don't know. I mean, it is what it's like. The cliche. It is what it is. Like I'm not surprised, and I'm not surprised by Tank's behavior or his so-called reaction to the way fans have been reacting to this fight. Tank has never shown himself to be a man of the fans or or a man of the people. So this type of statement, this type of sentiment, shut the fuck up and just be a fan. I'm not surprised. It's par for the course with Tank. You know what I mean? And it's more credence for hardcore fans like me to be like, good riddance. Continue to make yourself somewhat like irrelevant legacy wise. You know what I mean? Great. I mean, you're gonna be in a big spectacle, big fight. Maybe hopefully this might be your last fight before this might be your cash out fight, because really and truly Tank doesn't seem to be interested in taking those legacy fights with the numerous contemporaries, the numerous undefeated fighters that are champions in his own division.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, uh, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at when celebrities do celebrity things. When niggas that are Hollywood do Hollywood things.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So that's my whole standpoint on it. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, this boxing landscape right now, there's a lot of man fanning going around.
Yeah, man, bro. I swear, bro, they in the chat like they in the chat going crazy, bro. I literally I only said, bro, what I said right before you came in, bro. I said I'm not mad at Jake Paul because Jake Paul is putting on for boxing. He just did a 2-day event for all of the prospects and the contenders, and he threw a couple women on the card. How can I hate on Jake Paul for putting boxers in position to win? Tank Davis damn show ain't doing that. Who has Tank Davis put on? Who is Tank Davis putting on his GTD cards and giving them looks consistently? Is Tank Davis bringing Mia Ellis to Netflix? Is he doing any of that? No, bro, he not. And these Tank Davis fans just started attacking me, bro. Like Jake Paul is the YouTuber. He is the YouTuber, but the YouTuber is doing more for boxing than the real boxers.
That's for damn sure.
Like, and, like, and listen, man. I'm not listen, man. I don't expect Tank to fucking come out here and be the best, bro, because he's never wanted to do that. He's shown us time and time again who he is. That's why me myself, bro, I was never, like we talked about this shit the other day on Thursday. I was never upset about Tank Davis fighting Jake Paul because the nigga been saying he don't care about boxing anyway. Bro, do you know? Listen, I'm gonna ask you this, Odd, and I put the video up, but Jake Paul did an interview Friday, bro. Him and what's the other guys, the other head guy MVP? What's his
Makisa.
Makisa. They just did an interview Friday, bro, on the zone. And they said that they have been in negotiations with Tank Davis since March. So they already had this fight planned, bro, this whole fucking time. They were never going to fight Lamont Roach, fam. What do you feel about that? Like, why do you feel like they did all this pump, like Tank and his team did all this pump faking, like they were going to fight Lamont Roach, but Tank had already had Jake Paul in the tuck and been negotiating with Jake Paul since March, since the fight?
I don't necessarily believe that wholeheartedly. There might be some truth to that. I do believe that, yeah, this fight has been negotiated, was on the table from that time. I don't know if you've seen when I posted that video of the Jim Jones video.
Yeah, I seen this shit. I
And
seen
yeah,
yeah.
they had the Jake Paul and Davis in the video, and I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this was the start right here. You know what I mean? You see Jake backstage. You know what I mean? And that was that was validation and receipts right there. Jake was backstage, Javante Davis fight and whatnot, and that's when the pretty much the negotiations started. But to say that was the sole thing on the table for Tank and that was the only thing going down, I don't necessarily believe that. I believe they took Team Tank took somewhat the what they usually do, the path of least resistance and the path that generates the biggest bag. And we all know that Tank is the biggest generator for PBC. We are in the circle of the usual suspects. We all joke about the PBC saying that they rely on Tank paying the bills in order for other PBC fight cards to happen. Yeah, Tank better do well on the pay-per-view and the box office and shit like that, because yeah, it trickled. There's a trickle down effect. Well, maybe the trickle down effect for the second Lamont Roach fight wasn't enticing enough to pay the bills for the PBC. Maybe the PBC said, you know what? Maybe we're gonna have to loan you out to the MVP promotion. Go over there on Netflix and make a big spectacle of the shit. You know what I mean? And we'll revisit it sometime next year in 2026. That's what it sounds like to me. Because it's mighty grim and slimy business-wise to, once again, keep Lamont Roach Jr. just hanging around for so long, making them believe that this is the next fight when in real actuality it's not. This man's a champion himself at 130. This man, somewhat, in my opinion, it's coming to the time where Lamont needs to be looked at, considered being stripped, because you ain't doing no work at 130. And if you only considering fights at 135, then what you got a belt at 130 for? Are you simultaneously campaigning at both weight classes or what? Because if not, Lamont, you need to get busy. But his inactivity is due to the cause of PBC not being forthright with their plans. So at the end of the day, I think it has more to do with the PBC saying Jake pays the bills right now.
Listen, man, these Tank Davis fanboy channels, bro, they are scrambling, bro. I have never seen a meltdown like this before, bro. Y'all boys is looking like ice cubes in 100-degree weather, bro. Y'all are melting, bro. Y'all are all over the place, man. Like, bro, listen, fam. I know y'all niggas hate Devin Haney, bro. I know y'all hate Devin Haney, bro. But y'all gotta stop using Devin Haney as a talking point, because Devin Haney and Tank Davis are night and day. They are not the same. Devin Haney went straight to the smoke after he lost to Ryan Garcia, bro. When Tank Davis got in a tough situation and went life and death with a 130-pounder, he went to Jake Paul. It's a difference. I don't know why y'all can't get that through y'all motherfucking thick ass head, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta wake up, fam. Like, y'all attacking me. Y'all attacking my chat because y'all mad. Don't get mad at me because your boy went to the white boy and took a knee. It's a difference, fam. It's like, yeah, like the comparisons of Tank Davis and Devin Haney is non-existent. It's non-valid. It don't work no more, bro. Because Devin Haney is up here fighting for legacy, bro. In his first fight at 147, bro, he's fighting the most dangerous guy in the division, and Brian Norman Jr. That's what Devin Haney is doing, bro. Tank Davis is fighting a YouTuber. And he looked like a fucking hypocrite doing it because this man weighs 50 pounds more than all these niggas. He weighs more than Devin Haney. He weighs more than Shakur Stevenson. He weighs more than all these guys, bro. Jake Paul is my size. He's 200 pounds plus. So all this time, Tank Davis been running around here talking about Devin Haney is too big and PDs and he on that snack pack. Bro, you fighting a 200-pound man. Like you looking like a hypocrite, right? Yeah, like, and the fans is co-signing this, bro. The fans are co-signing this whole ass behavior from Tank, man. He's a mark. He's a mark. Understand me when I say this. He is a mark. He told y'all to shut the fuck up and be a fan. I don't give a fuck about fighting the best. I don't care about legacy. I don't care about belts. Shut the fuck up and be a fan. And honestly, you niggas is falling in line because that's all I'm seeing y'all doing is shutting the fuck up and being a fan. Well, we're going to come over here and we're going to attack. We're going to attack 503 Line and the usual suspects because they said Tank Davis shouldn't be fighting Jake Paul. He shouldn't be fighting Jake Paul, bro. Tank Davis should be rematching Lamont Roach. It's funny how motherfuckers were saying, oh, Devin Haney needs to get it back in blood. Devin Haney needs to get it back in blood. Why y'all don't have that same energy for Tank? Why Tank don't got to get it back in blood, bro? Listen, y'all steady talking about worry about Ryan, bro. Ryan Garcia is a non-factor. You know who Ryan needs to worry about right now? Rolly. I don't give a fuck about Ryan Garcia because he ducked too. Like, we talking about a nigga that just lost to Rolly. That's who Ryan Garcia got Rolly problems right now. So that shit not gonna work on me. Y'all gotta come harder, bro. Y'all troll harder. If y'all gonna be some goddamn trolls, troll harder. Cause this shit what y'all doing in this chat, it ain't working. Troll harder, my nigga. If you're gonna be a troll, goddamn it, be a good one. Say some shit that, oh man. You know what I'm saying? Troll harder, my nigga. You feel me, all fella? Troll harder, bro. Y'all niggas worry about Ryan. Ryan just lost. Y'all gotta come with some better talking points, fam. Just saying. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back to this, man. So Abass gets the upset on Tellis, and it's looking like he will be elevated in order to face Jermell Charlo. He also did get a performance of the night. This is the video right here.
All right, we want to tell you, we're giving you performance of the night, 20K. Wow. You want it, bro. Hey, thank you very much, man. Great show, MVP. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So
Jake looks short.
Yeah.
Abass listed at 5'8.5". Jake looked like all of 5'9". Go ahead.
So talk to me about that, bro. Like Jake Paul out here giving niggas 20K for performance of the night, man. What's your take on that? And how do you feel about Baraou possibly fighting Jermell Charlo next, man, with the upset over Johannes Tillis, man? Jake Paul out here giving niggas bonus money. Is Tank doing that? I think not.
No, that's a nice little touch, nice little incentive that MVP promotions have implemented. I think it's not their ideal originally, of course. Way UFC always been giving out performance bonuses and whatnot, so he was able to steal some of that sauce, and good on him for doing that. And who knows, a guy like that, an entertaining fighter like Baraou, I wouldn't be surprised, or Abass Baraou, I won't be surprised if MVP put some options on him, and you might see him on a couple more MVP promotion fights, right? So, but yeah, good on Jake for appreciating entertaining fight and giving a little bit extra for performance incentives like that. You know what I mean? I definitely can't hate on that. Um, this German boy showed out. Now, if there was a pick'em, if this was in the middle of the season, I definitely would have got this wrong. I would have picked Tellus. You know what I mean? I would have picked Tellus
Facts.
any week of the season, my nigga, straight up and down. Because
Yeah.
for one, I was high on Tellus. I thought Tellus was one of those fighters that was borderline special at 154. I really liked the way he handled J Rock in his last fight. Um, he was moving through the divisions. They was giving him the right fights at the right time, and this seemed like it was the right fight at the right time as well. But we didn't have much information other than Shaw would have much information on this German cat. And
Yeah,
one
you got
thing
you
when
got
I
you got to
when
study up now. You got to study up now on this kid.
one thing when I assess foreign fighters, especially when they come over stateside, and
Mm-hmm.
you looking at this black German fighter coming over to the States for the first time, technically the first time to fight. I To me that's a red flag. You know what I mean? And it makes me pick against that fighter because a lot of times niggas freeze up. We've seen it all too many times. Foreign fighters come over to the States and freeze up under the bright lights. You know what I mean? The bright lights and the big talk. You know what I mean? So, but
Hey,
that
that
German,
nigga,
yo, but
hey,
that
that nigga
yo,
came
that
up though
German boy,
hard.
he ran through that. You know what I mean? He showed that, yo, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? I could do it in Germany. I could do it anywhere, and he did it in Orlando, Florida. You know what I
bro.
mean? He put the pressure. He educated pressure on
Man,
Joannis Tellus. This
nah.
like I was highly impressed with Abass Baraou. His overall game, like he has a nice come forward style, but at times he be on his feet. He can box a little bit. He can counterpunch. He can fight on the inside. The
Man,
excellent basic defense, but effective defense on the whether it's on the outside or on the inside. Um, Very defensively responsible and accurate. Throws punches and bunches, rapid fire combinations. Yeah, you gotta love it. And he outworked Joannis Tellus and beat him up. You know what I mean? And ultimately got a clutch knockdown in the 12th round to seal off the win. So good for him. Um, and he'll make a very interesting fight for Mel Charlo on his comeback because
mm,
this guy has a great engine. 12 rounds, this man was throwing uh, rapid fire combinations and didn't look tired doing it and didn't lose any defensive responsibility at any point of the fight. So, much respect to Abass Baraou. Um, he's a formidable challenge for Mel Charlo. Definitely in his first fight back, coming back from a long layoff.
yeah, man. All these trolls that's coming up in here talking here hella crazy, man. Y'all already know what the fuck to do, man. We ain't playing no games on over here on US6, man. No disrespect will be tolerated, man. You understand me? I see you in the chat, Queen, blocking motherfuckers. Keep doing that. Stay up, yeah. UND man, stay on your job. You understand me? I appreciate y'all. The homie aircraft carrier, he did say something. He did say something that I like. 154 is scary good. I'm gonna say this though, man. Baraou in that 12th round, that boy was fighting like he was possessed. You understand me? I'm very disappointed in Tillis, man. Like he trains in Houston. Um, and my homie Behind the Hands TV just did an interview with him on Bring the Heat Productions and Jay Prince boxing gym. He had a lot of support behind him. I'm not gonna go as far as to say he was a hype job. I heard Queen say he's a hype job. I'm not gonna say that. I just think that 154 is scary good, like the homie is saying, bro. Like we've been saying 154 is the Shark Tank. And when you have fights like this, bro, where we really don't know too much about a guy coming in, going up against a guy that we do know, and we have seen, and we've seen Tellus has beat some good opponents, and he has some good highlight. He has some good film on him. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't like Tillis's gas tank, bro. He was tired after the 9th round. Dog dead tired. You know what I'm saying? And in them championship rounds, bro, he folded. He folded, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Cuban style right now, man. But them Cubans been getting beat. You have you noticed that? Oh, like the Cuban guys been getting beat more and more, bro. Like David Morrell, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what's going on in Cuba, man. Robeisy Ramirez. No disrespect to my Cubanos, man. I love my Cubanos. I don't want the Cubans to come up in here and attack me too. I already got the Tank fans on full-fledged, full court press. You know what I'm saying? But what you think about these Cubans getting beat lately, man?
I mean, a lot of these the Cubans that you named off are like the kind of the new school Cubans.
The new era, yo.
Yeah, like so you look at the Robeisy's, the Tellus, right? And the David Morales and such. And one thing they all are similar or all have a similar trait about them is that they seem not to listen. They seem not to go stick to the game plan or stick to the instructions of their trainers and go off of their athleticism or their perceived boxing IQ. And I don't think that happened so much in the Tellus fight as much as it did for Robeisy Ramirez and David Morrell. But
yeah,
those are, I think, traits you could relate to these three fighters, though.
Yeah.
One thing I kind of know, I have to know, did you see Coach what's his name out of Houston?
Who, Coach Mark? Who you talking about?
No. That coach, yeah, he coaches cats. He used to coach Morrell as well.
Nah, he wasn't. And that's another thing, bro. Ronnie Shields wasn't there.
Ronnie Shields. Oh, my bad.
He wasn't there, bro.
I noticed Ronnie Shields wasn't there. So could that play the factor? I don't know. But it does raise some questions.
Yeah, man. Unfortunate situation for Tellus, man. Your first fight without Ronnie Shields, bro, and you get white. You get, man, Baraou washed you, bro. He washed you, bro. You're gonna have to get back in that lab and go back to Ronnie, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. This was a sad, unfortunate situation. All right, man. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Usual Suspect Sundays, man. Share that like button, smash that like button, share that stream down right. It's a Usual Suspect team, man. I got my brother R fella in here with me today. And yeah, man, we talking this good boxing talk. We're gonna get into some more hot boxing topics, man. If you on Twitter, if you're on X, you know what I'm saying, smash the like button, and of course, man, repost it on X, man, so we can get more into the algorithm. But let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about this, man. Now, this right here set off a whole lot of controversy, theatrics, and dramatic takes in the boxing community, man. We do see Mr. Jaron Boots Ennis training in the mountains of California with Canelo, you know what I'm saying? So Alvarez, man, the Cinnamon and the Boots have linked up. And Everybody is calling Boots Ennis a traitor, man. He is a monkey now. He is a coon. He has went and sold his soul to the cinnamon devil in Canelo Alvarez, man. And a lot of black fight fans out here are not feeling Boots Ennis training with the likes of Saul Canelo Alvarez. And let's see real quick. I want to get this right. Canelo also is training with he's training with Olympian Daryl Valsaint as well. So Canelo is working with two black fighters, two black, high level boxers. Darrell is a southpaw as well with quick hands, good feet, and we all know what Boots Ennis is, man. So Canelo is getting that work right now, man. And Bud Crawford, he has been in the gym with all of the young boys, man. He got a bunch of young killers in the gym with him. Shakur and his crew. You also got Lester Martinez is up there as well. Stevie So-Called Nelson. I mean, the whole B&B boxing. That camp right there is hella diverse as well, man. So, but a lot of people was upset when they seen this picture surface on the internet with Team Ennis in camp with Team Nello, man. And based off what we just seen, you know what I'm saying? Based off what we just seen last night, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, shit, you gotta be on your game at 154, Jack. Because I seen somebody in the chat earlier say, hey man, Lima might not be so soft. He might not be a can of lima beans, man. Fella, man, what's your take on all this, man? How you feeling about, Boots Ennis, quote unquote, selling his soul to Team Canelo, and he's a monkey and he's a coon, and how you feel about all this, brother?
Yeah, the Hotep boxing community is definitely trying to spread the what I would perceive as a false word.
Mm. Mm.
All of a sudden, we talking about standing on integrity. All of a sudden, we're applying racial lines and implementing unwritten codes. But I know this is some fake outrage. Five, you know why? Because the way these same niggas be complaining about YNs, they doing some YN shit right now. This so-called integrity, this so-called code is some new shit. This code never was applied in previous years to other fighters that you might call family to the community. Oh, should I give y'all some receipts? Just in case y'all think y'all need, I'm just talking to hear my own voice.
Talk to him, man. Talk to him, because I got a major receipt I'm gonna drop on niggas' head. But talk to him. Go ahead.
But let me give them a couple receipts, Five. You know what I mean? Because all of a sudden we applying, once again, racial lines and unwritten codes to Boots for getting some good experience, good work from a championship fighter. When you look at Canelo, you know what people always talk. Canelo talk is surrounded about his failed drug tests years ago. But remove that, Canelo's been a champion for a long time. Canelo's championship experience, I think, doubles any active champion in boxing today. Canelo damn near got 70 fights. And he's not only, I don't think he's 35 yet. So to train with an experienced pugilist like that, I think comes with its benefits. But once again, we got the Hotep leaders out there preaching that, oh, Boots then sold his soul to who? All of a sudden, we giving power to Canelo? That he's a man that can purchase a man's soul? No. We ain't doing that, people. Canelo's a great fighter, but he's not no soul purchaser. You know what I mean? And we wasn't calling Canelo no soul purchaser when the Ellis brothers were over there training with him, getting Canelo ready for Jamel Charlo. Nobody was crying about that when Mel Charlo had a fight with Canelo and the Ellis brothers was over there training with Canelo. Nobody was saying them niggas was coons and them niggas done sold they soul to the almighty Canelo. Nah. They over there getting work. They over there getting vital experience, training with championship level talent that's been there, that's been under the bright lights, that's been a main event fighter for multiple years, decades now. That's what they're doing. My last receipt before I land the plane, which is gonna be the kicker. Why wasn't this code applied to our national treasure, Deontay Wilder? Huh? Why wasn't it applied back in 2012 when he decided to go over to Germany and train with Vladimir Klitschko and get Klitschko ready for AJ? A brother, a black brother. Was any of y'all Hotep niggas talking about, oh, Deontay sold his soul to Klitschko? Nah, we wasn't hearing that. That code, that so-called fake piece of integrity didn't apply. It didn't exist. So why should it exist now? Land the plane.
Oh my God, bro. Like the selective energy is crazy, bro. Now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to top what my brother just said, man. But like that, you know what this tells me? This tells me that niggas is actually concerned now. I thought Boots Ennis was trash. I thought Boots Ennis was a cherry picker. I thought Boots Ennis was a mark. But soon as they see the quote unquote cherry picker, the ducker, the nigga that ain't fight nobody, the nigga that ducked Brian Norman and ducked Devin Haney and all this good shit. Ooh, when they see him in Canelo cap, now he's a coon and a monkey. And he done sold his motherfucking soul to the cinnamon devil. But we all love our boxing history, don't we? Yeah. Niggas love they boxing history. Now, we all love us some Sugar Ray Robinson, don't we? I'm gonna take you niggas back. I'm gonna take you niggas back because y'all niggas love talking about the good old history of boxing. And man, that era of boxing was so great. And I came up in the golden era of boxing. And my era was better than your era. This is what niggas love to throw out there, right? Okay, cool. So let's take a tour back into the quote unquote golden eras of boxing. Now, I went and pulled up and did a little research on sparring partners. I typed in my Google engine, right? It's on the screen, legendary sparring partners. Did y'all know that Sugar Ray Robinson, the greatest, the pound for pound numero uno guy, the guy that had the pound for pound created because he was so great and he beat all these guys and he's a legend, right? Did y'all know his number one sparring partner was Kid Coco? Coco the Kid of Black Murderers Row, the infamous Black Murderers Row? Now, the Black Murderers Row was created because these guys never got a title shot. They never was able to fight for the belts. Okay? Now, Kid Coco was one of the most infamous guys in Black Murderers Row. And he was Sugar Ray Robinson's number one sparring partner. But Sugar Ray Robinson never fought him for a title. It was Sugar Ray Robinson on code? Was the Harlem Kid on code? Or he didn't want to put his black brothers in position to win because he never wanted to fight any of the guys on said Black Murderers Row. I don't hear nobody bashing Sugar Ray Robinson. I don't hear nobody talking shit about Sugar Ray. But we upset because Boots is in camp with Canelo? Oh, man. The selective outrage is crazy out here, bro. It's crazy. And I got another one for you. Let me go ahead and stroll on down. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk about Jack Dempsey. We're not going to talk about Floyd. But this one right here, though. Muhammad Ali and Larry Holmes. This is why Muhammad Ali will forever be my GOAT. And I put him above Sugar Ray. Unlike Sugar Ray, Muhammad Ali had an infamous sparring partner named Larry Holmes, who he chose to fight. Yeah. All them years, Larry Holmes was Muhammad Ali's sparring partner. Muhammad Ali chose to fight Larry Holmes. Give him an opportunity. Even when Muhammad Ali was on his last leg, he wasn't the same Ali like he was in the 60s and the 70s. But he still gave Larry Holmes an opportunity. That's why Muhammad Ali is my pound for pound greatest of all time. Not Sugar Ray Robinson. I like Sugar Ray Robinson, but let's be real. Sugar Ray Robinson was a fucking coon. But you niggas have selective outrage for niggas who y'all think is a threat to your favorite fighter. We all know Boots Ennis is a threat to your favorite fighter. We know he's a threat to Devin Haney. We know he's a threat to the guys at 154. You're not going to admit it, but he is. Yeah. You're not going to admit it, but he is. And honestly, I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this. Both camps is diverse. You have multiple guys in the camp of Canelo that are black. You have multiple guys in Bud Crawford's camp that are not black. So to me, I have no problem with Boots Ennis going to Canelo and training with Canelo, out there working with Canelo and his team. Now, I will say this. The only thing that I'm worried about with him, with Boots, is bring your own food. Don't take nothing from none of them niggas. Because we do know that Eddie Reynoso, he do be in the kitchen whipping up he be in the kitchen whipping up them dirty chickens, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, put it in the chat. He be in the kitchen whipping up them dirty chickens. Now that's the only thing I am concerned about Boots Ennis, because Boots Ennis up until this point has been a clean fighter. I don't want Boots Ennis drinking none of that water. I don't want him eating none of that food. And I damn sure don't want him taking none of them protein or supplements that they have in that camp. That's the only thing I'm worried about with Boots Ennis. But besides that, it's good work on both sides, man. We literally just seen a top guy at 154 lose. I'm not putting it. Listen, man. When it comes to 154, bro, I'm not putting it past any of these fighters to not win. Anybody can lose at that weight division because those guys in that division are just that good. Just like Virgil Ortiz is fighting Lubin. Lubin can come up in here and beat Virgil ass. It's possible. Lima can come up in here and upset the apple cart, bro. It's not out the possibilities, bro. It's not out the possibilities, man. Anything can happen, bro. In boxing, and especially at 154. You know what I'm saying? The homies say, nah, right, not the C word, fam. Listen, bro. I don't know how good you know your boxing history, bro. But Sugar Ray Robinson ducked all of the guys in Black Murderers Row. Just like Tank Davis is ducking all of the black fighters that we want to see him fight, Sugar Ray Robinson did the same thing in the 50s, bro. He did the same thing, fam. Tell me I'm lying. Sugar Ray Robinson ducked, bro. He ducked Kid Coco. He ducked Charlie Burley. He ducked them dudes at 154. I mean, on Black Murderers Row, bro. But these are facts. I'm not making this up, fam. Dudes like Sugar Ray would not fight Kid Coco now. Just like Tank Davis ain't fighting Devin Haney and Shakur and Richardson Hitchensons and Abdullah Mason and Kid Austin and all these dudes, bro. Sugar Ray is doing the same. Sugar Ray did the same thing, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jack Johnson did the same shit too.
Facts. Jack Johnson did the same shit.
As soon as he touched the world heavyweight championship, because back in those times there was the world heavyweight championship and the colored heavyweight championship.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he touched the world, he was on that same shit. Other black heavyweights couldn't get no shot. You know what Jack said? Ain't nobody want to see two black folks fight for the heavyweight championship. They want to see a black guy against a white guy.
Yep. Same thing Sugar Ray did, fam. Sugar Ray went all the way to Europe and fought a fucking black dude in Europe instead of fighting his contemporaries in America like Kid Coco, like Charlie Burley. He didn't fight them dudes, fam. Same thing Tank doing. It ain't no difference. Jack Johnson did the same shit. See, over here, bro, we call a spade a motherfucking spade, fam. If it's bullshit, If I don't call it out, all fella gonna call it out. KG will call it out. Red will call it out. Stay will call it out. Ack will call it out, bro. We call a spade over here, fam. Anybody can get it. My favorite fighter, all fella favorite fighter, anybody can get it, bro. I just don't like how Boots Ennis is getting all this hate because the man is trying to get some high level work. What's wrong with Boots Ennis getting some high level work? We acting like Boots Ennis and Terrence Crawford is cool or something. At one point in time,
we acting like Boots ain't got nothing to do. like he don't got no fight lined up. Like he ain't fighting the guy that has fought all the way up as a middleweight.
Yeah.
He fighting a big dude for his debut at 154.
Mm-hmm. These are facts, bro.
Like you said, Five, it's good work both ways. Straight, simple, and plain.
Yeah, man. And I don't get me wrong, man. I love Sugar Ray Robinson, man. He one of my favorite dudes, man. He one of my favorite OGs. He one of my favorite GOATs. But when we have that conversation, bro, and we literally breaking it down and looking at it, fam, I gotta put Ali over him. Because Ali sparred Larry Holmes all them years, fam, and he gave Larry Holmes opportunity, bro. Sugar Ray never did that for his sparring partners, bro. And Kid Coco used to whoop his ass. And oh, this is another fun fact about the Sugar Rays of the world. Your boy Sugar Ray Leonard, he's another one who used to spar them guys, them dogs. The Texas homie, Quincy Taylor. He never fought Quincy Taylor, fam. These is facts. Never rematched Marvin Hagler after the first fight. So when we talking about GOATs, greatest of all times, I gotta give it to niggas like Ali. I gotta give it to niggas like Lennox Lewis. See what I'm saying? So it ain't no disrespect. These are just the facts. And I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm keeping it all the way true, bro. I don't have, listen, man, and I tell, and it's the same thing with Tank, bro. I love Tank Davis. I think Tank Davis is an entertaining, great boxer. But Tank Davis is not fighting the people who we want to see him fight, bro. Just like people wanted to see Sugar Ray Robinson fight the Black Murderers Row. We wanted to see him fight Kid Coco and them, bro. It's the same shit, bro. History has repeated itself, fam. It's the same fucking thing. That's why Ali is above Ali. That's why these niggas don't like Muhammad Ali, because Ali was that guy. And Ali didn't duck no smoke, bro. He fought everybody in his era. Joe Frazier, Ken Norton, George Foreman, Ernie Shavers, Larry Holmes. Like Ali was that guy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The homie Michael Martinez say Boots is gaining experience as well by sparring Canelo. Facts. And truth be told, it looked like he in that motherfucking camp putting belt to ass on Canelo. Cause
exactly, Five. Exactly. What happens in that camp if Boots, like you said, puts belt to ass to Canelo? What does that do for Boots' confidence?
Mm-hmm.
You have a great training camp, and you making Canelo look pedestrian inside the sparring ring.
Yeah.
What is that? That boosts your confidence. But don't tell that to the Hotep niggas.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It is what it is with that, man. I like I say, man. Listen, man. Listen. Me myself personally, all fella can tell you, I love watching shit like this. I love seeing these fighters locked in. Y'all tune into my Locked In with US6 series, man. We definitely gonna be covering all this stuff, man. And truth be told, if Bud Crawford go up in here and beat Canelo, bro, with all this shit he going up against, fam, with the steroid accusations, with the sparring partners and like everything that Bud Crawford is facing right now, bro, it's gonna make the win 10 times more better for Crawford if he beat Canelo. I just think that niggas is worried now because they know that Boots Ennis is really one of them guys. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. We can call Boots Ennis a duck, a cherry picker, Eddie Hearn slave. We can say all that. We can say whatever we want to say about Boots, bro. But Boots is still one of them guys, and I think that he gonna make a whole lot of noise at 154. Queen said, "Do we care about this? Boots needs to get his work for his fight coming up too." Yeah, he got to. He got to get his work coming up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some more hot boxing topics. Let's see here. So coming off of this Tank Davis and Jake Paul situation, and of course, man, Lamont Roach is looking for an opponent as well. Let me see. Do I got it pulled up on here? No, I don't got it pulled up. I don't got it in my studio. But so Floyd Mayweather came out and said that he wants Carmel Motrin and Lamont Roach to fight. And I said in the group chat that Floyd Mayweather is being a petty ass ninja. You know what I'm saying? And Lamont was kind of being dismissive of Carmel. I'm gonna go pull the tweets up real quick. Because I thought I had it. I thought I had it pulled up, but I don't. Let's see real quick. Let me go to Lamont page. So let's see. He said, Carmel said, let's run it in. I'll show the world what's really up. He said, Lamont said, respect young bull, but you know it ain't happening. Got big fish to fry, but when you get up there, when you get up to the top, I'll still be here. Carmel say, big fish, the rematch ain't happening. Move on. I am a bigger name than you in boxing. The fight will do numbers, and I'm chasing greatness. Ain't nothing stopping it from making it happen. Lamont said, shut the fuck up, little boy. I'll try and give you some grace. Don't make me call Zay King to watch you again. I'm the champ, little nigga. Just because Floyd begging for you to fight me don't mean it's going down. Get your rank up and play with somebody safe before I fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? What's your take on all this, man? And let me ask you this, bro, because it's also been reported that Lamont and Hitchison's might be fighting, man. Who do you want to see Lamont Roach in the ring with? Do you want to see him in the ring with another champion, or should he give a guy like Carmel an opportunity? Because Floyd did say he want to make this fight.
He said you want to make this fight, but I don't all the way believe him. Like, I almost thought Floyd was halfway trolling to see where it would go. You know what I mean? Because realistically, last time I checked, I don't know where Moten's ranked, but I don't know if he's ranked in a position to be fighting the champ at 130. Now, maybe they didn't talk no weight class, but maybe if this was at 135, it would be different. But at the end of the day, Moten does have a little bit of a name, but I see where Lamont Roach is coming from.
Okay.
There's bigger fish to fry right now. And Moten hasn't fried enough medium to little size fish in, in, in the tanner pool yet. He's still a little guppy himself, a guppy with a name.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
so why are we looking at Moulton when there's a lot better options? You just spoke on one in Hitchens. He can move up a weight again, and that ain't nothing new. He said he spoke of moving up to 140, which what I thought kind of side-eyed and kind of thought was ridiculous because you ain't even that big. You know what I mean? But there's Hitchens, and there's also Shakur Stevenson, and we know that is a solid possibility. On one front, we hear that fight that it's an option for Lamont Roach, and on the Shakur front, Shakur is confirmed that he's the second choice. If you don't get Tiafimo, Lamont Roach is on the table. I would love to see that fight between Lamont Roach and Shakur Stevenson. I think that would be that's a great fight at 135. I would love to see the WBA Tank the same way they did Jamel Charlo, and as soon as he steps in the ring against Jake Paul, they strip him or demote him, put him in recess, and have that title available for the possibility for Shakur against Lamont Roach, because Lamont Roach deserves that belt. In my opinion, he won that fight. I mean, he was gypped of a knockdown that would have put him over the top, and that WBA belt would have been his. So, like I said, in all actuality, once Tank steps in that ring for Jake Paul, the WBA should strip him. The same way they did Mel Charlo when he stepped into the ring with Canelo and stripped his ass. And then Israel Madrimov got his chance to win the belt. I mean, they need to do the nigga the same, do the nigga the same way. I want to see that fight. And the same rules apply. When old boy Lamont Roach steps into the ring with Shakur, they got to strip him of his 130 title that Lamont Roach has. Because there's hungry fighters at 130 that have been patiently waiting for their shot too. But yeah, I want to see the Shakur fight.
Okay, we got KG back, man. He didn't finally pull back up on us, man. KG, we gonna rewind it a little bit, man, so you can catch up with all of the topics we've been cooking on, man. So just whatever you want to speak on, bro. Go ahead.
Man, it took everything in me. I was like on my way to the spot to set up, and I'm like I'm like these dudes is out there, man. I was like, do I talk them off the ledge? I'm like, I don't think so, because I'm like, I didn't hear anything y'all said was wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, what were y'all talking about before the boot situation?
We spoke on the fight with Baraou and Tellis, the
Okay,
upset.
yeah, I didn't see that. All right. Well, yeah. All right. Well, boots.
Yeah.
No, that's work, man. That's iron sharpening iron right there.
Mm-hmm.
I am saying I'm not even mad at that. The kid is at 154 pounds. He has a contracted fight set up, right? So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If I get a call to go to Lake Tahoe or wherever Canelo's training at, yeah, let's get this work. You know what I'm saying? I got kids that's in the gym every damn day. Don't matter who it is. They said, let's get this work. Let's get this work. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Tank uses that phrase, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that's all I hear in the gyms. You want to get this work over here with this guy? For sure. You don't act, they don't care who he is, what color he is, you know what I'm saying? If he blind, cripple or crazy. Yeah. Is he working? I'm gonna get some work. You know what I'm saying? So why not go get, you know what I'm saying, go get polished up, you know what I'm saying? Where he won't have to be called, you know what I'm saying, anything except for boots. No other pairs of shoes, no Crocs, no socks, you know what I'm saying? No slips, no slip-ons, you know what I'm saying? No, I got some Birkenstocks on right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Do we call them that? You know what I'm saying? Stacey Adams, you know what I'm saying? We can call them a plethora of different kinds of shoes, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we get back to them just calling the kids boots because, like I said, he was a non-factor because they said he ducked everybody and he wasn't fighting, you know what I'm saying, anybody of note. His resume, you know what I'm saying, he has, 30 fights and he hasn't fought anybody, you know what I'm saying, and he's fought guys smaller than him. He's brought guys up. So, you know what I'm saying, what's the uproar about? You know what I'm saying? Boots don't owe Bud anything. Last time I had checked, Boots was calling for a Bud fight when he was at 147 pounds. He was calling for Earl. He was calling for an Earl Spence fight when he was at 147 pounds. Wasn't he a mandatory for one of those guys or both of those guys? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he don't owe neither. You know what I'm saying? Nobody anything. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee if this camp had went about and Bud had gave him a call, say, hey, you want to work out with me? And they probably would have talked some shit. Say, hey, nigga, you gonna fight me? Yeah, I fight you. But you want to work out with me for this? You know, for this camp? They probably would have been working out together. Would have been a different narrative? Brothers working out together, brothers helping brothers, or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Bud looks at, you know what I'm saying, Boots and say, why you go work with Canelo? No, he probably told him can. Because you got a tough fight ahead. Our fella said it. He said Lima might not be Lima Beans. Or was that Fire that said that? One of y'all said it. Either way, it was a good bar. And after that, if he's able to make it through that fight, he has a Virgil Ortiz fight. Isn't Virgil Ortiz a Mexican style fighter that beats the body up and, you know what I'm saying, attacks to and applies pressure? That's the type of fighter Canelo is. Why not damn get, you know what I'm saying, get polished up? Why not? And then at the same time, you know what I'm saying, my boy Five posted a picture. He said, look at the Shana that Canelo has in this picture. And I'm like, so that means Canelo has yet to get his head out of the way of a jab. And I believe, I probably know that Bud's jab is better than Boots' jab. So if he can't get his head out of the way of Boots' jab, and if this damn goes on throughout camp, bro, that's going to boost Boots' confidence. It's going to put a target on Canelo for real. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a plus, man. I'm like, I'm not fighting either one of these guys, and one of them calls me up and said, "Man, bro, you want to get some work in?" Yeah, why not? I'm in camp right now. Let's get some work. So, like I said, bro, I ain't never had a problem with none of that shit before. I ain't never frowned on it. You know what I'm saying? I see this shit all damn day. Big Baby went and got work with Tyson Fury, and it was cool when we was hearing that Big Baby was beating up and papping damn, you know what I'm saying, Tyson Fury up, because all the pictures we were seeing him lumped and bruised up. So I don't know, man. It's I ain't gonna say it's selective, but it's whatever, you know what I'm saying, you want to put in that slot. If it's ever a word in the dictionary, you know what I'm saying. But man, Boots, get your work here, man.
Yeah.
And I ain't worried about what Bud is doing, because Bud team has already, you know what I'm saying, prepped and planned for Canelo. That camp operates, they probably have already had a pre-plan for Canelo maybe 5 years ago. Yeah, this is what I would do if I fought Canelo. Now they daggone tying into what you know what I'm saying, what present day Canelo looks like, and they got the right people around. They got a whole team over there. I ain't even talking about sparring. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never known a sparring partner make you win a fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just work. That's all it is, man. You're getting work, and if you gain something from it, you gain something from it because you're getting a different look. But over time, that damn look is going to look the same after a while, especially if you can't get your head out of the way of a fucking jab, Canelo. So, man, and you know what else that says to me about this fight? Canelo's taking this shit serious. Because like I said
Facts.
this before. They said Canelo.
Preach.
They say Bud is up in Colorado training, high altitude training, which we know he does. They say Canelo's up in Lake Tahoe, that the altitude is higher than that. So if Boots got that call to say, "Hey, come up here and come work out with me," Boots like, "Shit, hell yeah, I go get some of that." You know what I'm saying? That's good training. You know what I'm saying? Guys that damn know that they want to get better. Yeah, let's go on up here. Let's go to Lake Tahoe. You know what I'm saying? And cut off more oxygen and actually have to work harder. You know what I'm saying? Get to see what a damn heavy body puncher damn does. So no, my brain man work. Everybody's working. Everybody's polishing. And when we start setting up the fights that we couldn't get before, or if they don't ever happen, then you know what I'm saying, we can call it what we want to call it then. But until then, let these damn dudes do what they do. They work behind the scenes until it's time to fight.
Oh, okay, man. I got something pulled up on the screen, KG. I want to come back to you real quick. This is breaking news, fresh off of the blog's press. This was posted 26 minutes ago from a good, reliable source, Mo Boxing, no problem. He is one of the top bloggers, man, that always post good boxing content. It's rumored that Lamont Roach Jr. will be fighting Gabriel Flores Jr. next. And the caption says not 100% official. Only one side has signed so far, but it's looking like Lamont Roach's next opponent will be Gabriel Flores Jr. He also says the fight will be the co-feature to a big PBC card later this year. And he got his source from Brunch Boxing. Give me your thoughts, man. How you feel about Lamont Roach versus Gabe Flores Jr., man? How you feeling about this fight, man? Is this a good stay busy fight for Lamont?
No disrespect, but I don't know who Gabriel Flores Jr. is.
Man, bro, he was a young boy on
And like I said,
he was a young boy on
that means what? I got to see him. I got to see a clip. You know what I'm saying? And I'll probably go through his box rec and check him out or whatever. But
yeah,
no, I'm not mad at that because, like I said, it's shame on Lamont for waiting so long. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, in modern day that's a single man has sent a message to a woman and she opens that message and you can see that she read that message and she just didn't bother to respond. That's what Tank did. You know what I'm saying? And Lamont was still hoping she was going to double back and say hey or something, or say I fell asleep, or you know what I'm saying, my phone died, or you know what I'm saying, my mom needed me for something, or some kind of excuse. And Lamont, he, like I said, shame on him for sitting back waiting for so long that you have to now kind of take a stay busy fight or a retune up fight because you didn't set out when you could have been active. But at the same time, have you developed that much rush in this short period of time that you couldn't have taken a Gary Antoine Russell fight? You know what I'm saying? Or stay at 35 or 30 and fight a Mr. Gary Russell? You know what I'm saying? We could have had one of those fights. What other, it was another fight that I seen that we could have potentially had because I didn't pay the damn Carmel Malton fight any mind. I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I said that's a psychological fight. I said because if that kid would have come out there, guns are blazing, 100 miles an hour, all fire and piss, he was going to get taught a lesson like deep. He would have been taken deep, and I think Lamont would have pinched his nose and dragged him underwater. And I think psychologically it wouldn't have did that kid any favors. You know what I'm saying? Because if that kid is then reliance on his power like that, the way you know what I'm saying, the way he's fought these nobodies that Floyd is, you know what I'm saying, feeding them right now, you can't do that. Especially with somebody, you know what I'm saying, that has shown to be technical in the ring. That's a damn complete damn, you know what I'm saying, school lesson right there. And or psychological breaker. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't even entertain that fight. But if this is the person that's available, which I believe it has to be more people available because Yeah, it has to be. So whatever, you know what I'm saying, Lamont Roach's team is doing, maybe they're trying to take this fight to see what happens after this Jake Paul and Tank fight. Maybe he gonna pull up to the club that he knows Shorty be at and say, maybe I can catch her coming out and I can give it one more try. So who knows, man? I hope that's not what he's doing though.
Okay. Yeah, man. Usual Suspect Sunday, man. Y'all be sure to smash the like button, share the stream. It's the Usual Suspect team. You understand me, man? Me myself personally, I'm cool with this fight, man. I actually like Gabe Flores Jr. He kind of been on a rebuild process himself. He took a couple of losses on Top Rank. I think he got cut from the Top Rank roster due to some of his losses, but Gabe Flores was, and KG remember Gabe Flores. He just probably, don't remember said name because we haven't seen him in so long because he haven't fought on Top Rank, but he has been around for a little bit. He was managed by Jay Prince Boxing. I don't know if he's still with Jay, but it's looking like, man, he may get the Lamont Roach Jr. fight. You know what I'm saying? And truthfully speaking, I think this is the perfect opponent for Lamont to stay busy. Shaw said, nah, Lamont is ducking smoke at 30. Aircraft Carrier says, I don't think they can strip Tank because it's a non-sanctioned fight. It's an exhibition. Okay. Let's see what else y'all saying. Y'all talking about the Bud jab. Bud jab is a decoy jab and is uncommitted weapon for Babe. Boots has a committed piston jab to win rounds. Boots will be a fool to turn down that Canelo work. Absolutely, bro. I agree wholeheartedly with you, bro. Fella, what's your take, man? Do you remember Gabe Flores Jr. and how do you feel about that being a potential opponent for Lamont Roach?
Do I remember Gabe Flores Jr.?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Damn.
and I thought it was me.
Nah, it ain't just you. Ain't just you, good doctor. And I'm with you, good doctor. Shame on Lamont Roach Jr. for waiting around, and shame if this comes to fruition. Your stock is at its peak, and coming off your peak, you're backing into Gabriel Flores Jr., a guy who Five described that we don't remember him because he got cut off the Top Rank and he ain't been around for a little bit. But yeah, he's still kicking around though. That type of guy. When you got guys in your home region calling you out on these streets, a guy by the name of Mr. Gary Russell Jr. and you low key avoid that for the potential of this fight, I'm not with it. I'm not with it at all. If you're gonna consider Gabriel Flores, you might as well consider Kermel Moton, in my opinion. If you're gonna consider Gabriel Flores on a potential undercard to a PBC event on Amazon Prime, you might as well consider Kermel Moton. I'm done.
Salute to Johnny Boy, man. He say all the pro blacks crashing out over Boots and Canelo sparring. Clown emoji. Well, brother, you must ain't listen to what we said, man. You gotta go back and rewind the tape, brother. Because ain't nobody crashing out on these parts. You know what I'm saying? On this stream. We actually are happy for Boots Ennis getting the opportunity to fight or spar or train with Canelo Alvarez. I think it's a great opportunity. It's a great look. And we like seeing shit like that. So try again, buddy boy. Listen, I keep telling y'all, troll harder. Troll harder, man. Y'all gotta troll harder, bro, when y'all come over here, man. That shit we don't get outraged when we see trolls in the chat over here, man. You know what I'm saying? The pro blacks, this is pro boxing over here, brother. It ain't pro black nothing. We definitely love our black people, but it's pro boxing over here, Jack. So you gotta try again, Johnny boy. Shaw will say, I think non-blacks need to mind their business and do, because boy, they been trolling hard, man. These trolls is coming out the woodworks, man. Tank Davis fighting Jake Paul and Boots Ennis sparring Canelo, man. Y'all, boy, I love it though. Keep on coming over here, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got a couple of more hot boxing topics to get into. So real quick, real slick, man. It's been a lot of back and forth with Shakur Stevenson and Mr. Teofimo Lopez, Tio Lopez, whatever you want to call him, man. Now the homie Shakur said Lamont was getting ready for the rematch, so he gonna have an in-between fight that we just got done talking about. Maybe it's Gabriel Flores, maybe it's Carmel. We will find out and see when it's official. But he said he's having an in-between fight and then fight me top of the year, but it's only if T.O. doesn't accept the fight, though. And that's what he said. And it's also being reported that there has been no progress in talks for Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson fight in Saudi. Officials are moving on. Sources told Sports Illustrated. He also said that there has been frustration with Lopez throughout the process. So it's looking like Teofimo Lopez once again has turned down a 8-figure payday. I think it was like $10 million on the table for the Shakur Stevenson fight, and it's looking like he has turned it down. We don't know yet what's going on with Shakur. He is looking to find his next opponent. It most likely was supposed to be Teofimo. It might be Lamont Roach at the top of the year if Lamont gets past his next fight. Arthur, I'm gonna come back to you, man. What's your thoughts, man? Teofimo Lopez once again can't seem to get past the negotiation line to get said fights with any opponents, man, any top opponents, man. How do you feel? Who do you want to see Shakur Stevenson fight next? And what's going on with Teofimo? And what's your take?
Like I said earlier, I prefer to see Shakur in there next with Lamont Roach Jr., possibly in the unification bout for the vacant WBA and Shakur's WBC on the line. I'm not really for the Teofimo fight for obvious reasons. I'm fine with Teofimo continuing to fade off into irrelevancy. So much so he's out here begging money, begging for fights on offshoot boxing promotions like Aiden Ross's shit. I don't know if you saw that. Aiden Ross got this little
You know, I seen that. I made a video about it.
yeah, that he has some type of misfits type of boxing type of league. And Teofimo ended up pulling up and offered his services. You know what I mean, he offered his services like a beggar coming in off the street to get to your restaurant saying, uh, I wash the dishes and rinse the bottles for room and board type shit. That's what Tiafimo was doing.
Damn.
You know what I mean, so yeah, let him stay in that. Let him stay in that bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's one thing after another with Tiafimo. I think I seen a post or report his or a tweet of him saying that he don't trust Muslims. Huh? How you gonna put out something like that when the biggest financier in boxing is a Muslim and Turkey Al-Sheikh? So he's just messing up his business situations left and right with his blatant racism and ignorance and prejudices. And once again, I say we just continue to leave him irrelevant, out of boxing. You don't deserve no big fight, no $10 million payday fighting Shakur Stevenson. In my opinion, he deserves those paydays that Aiden Ross be giving out. That's my take.
Yeah, man. Salute to Johnny boy, man. You definitely is attempting to troll harder, man, but you gotta keep trying, Johnny. It's not working, bro. You say Lamont Roach would bully Shakur Pillow Hands. Well, Johnny, correct me if I'm wrong, Johnny, but didn't a Mexican bully come up in there and attempt to do the same thing? A dude that throw 10 times more than a Lamont Roach, and Shakur with pillow hands stood on the ropes and schooled them and washed them, took his ass to the cleaners. Maybe I didn't watch that fight, or maybe I'm tripping. But I could have sworn Shakur just bullied the bully. I don't know. Am I tripping, Chad? Am I wrong? Because according to Johnny, he say Lamont gonna bully him, man. Lamont Roach he gotta get an opponent, brother. Lamont got Tank Davis and opponent problems. And according to my brothers in the chat, they don't even, it's so crazy right now. They don't even remember Gabe Flores Jr. I remember Gabe Flores. They don't even remember the nigga that's possibly getting a fight with Lamont. They don't even remember this guy. No disrespect to Gabe. I mean, you know, if you get the fight, man, you'll make niggas know your name then. You feel me? But Lamont Roach got opponent problems. You know what I'm saying? We don't know exactly when and where Lamont is gonna fight at, brother. Shakur and I already fought twice this year. So he good. You know what I'm saying? But if Lamont Roach and Shakur Stevenson do fight, Johnny, I want to see you back in the chat talking your shit. And I want you to troll harder. You gotta troll harder. Salute to the autism boy, my boy Cottage 81. Salute to you, family. Salute to New York pulling up on us, man. KG, what's your take on Teofimo turning down the Shakur Stevenson fight, man? How do you feel about this whole situation with Teofimo? And who do you want to see Shakur Stevenson fight next? Do you want to see Shakur versus Lamont? Is that the fight you trying to see, brother? Let me know.
Tio is the biggest showman in boxing. Because Tank is already the motherfucking star. So he can't be the motherfucking star. So he can't just go to the circus. You know what I'm saying? So he is the master showman. He wants to run the gauntlet. Shakur, the fight's not big enough for him. It's not big enough. If he had it his way, he would fight 5 Shakurs in one night. He wants to be a showman, bro.
We got to start believing these fighters when they tell y'all who they are. Because when they scream about the fact that, oh, I've never made $1 million, and now when money is being offered to you, now you're pulling, you know what I'm saying, you're stepping back saying, it doesn't match the aesthetics I'm looking for. Like, we're giving you them, you know what I'm saying, more money, 100% more than what you've made. It just doesn't look the way I want it to look. He really wants to do something with Turk, but Turk's not going to promise him the commercial that he wants to put together. He wants to write, he wants to direct, and he wants to star in his own advertisement commercial. So these are the perks that I think T.O. is starting to lean toward. It's not so much the paydays. I want to be him. And it's not the fact that he's going to give people around him to say he's him. He's going to tell you that he's him, and I have to be unapologetically myself when I do it, which translates in T.O.'s name, you know what I'm saying, language. That nigga corny as fuck. So he's looking for certain shit that people, bro, I'm not. T.O. wants to damn parachute into the ring. They're like, well, can I at least zip line down to the ring like Shawn Michaels did? No, we're not going to let you do that. Come on, man. He wants to do silly shit. Y'all don't see this? It's just silly shit that he wants to do. It's not like, because like I said, and T.O. knows the type of fighter that he is. T.O. fights in spurts. T.O. couldn't, he wouldn't be able to fight. He wouldn't be able to beat Shakur if he fought Shakur. T.O. wouldn't be able to beat Devin if he fought Devin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's the way he fights, and he knows this. He's a showman. Put him in there with somebody flat-foot. Let him fight Jose Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? Give him all flat-footed fighters. Ain't no knock on my guy, but give him Regis Prograis. You see what I'm saying? Give him guys like that.
Yeah.
Offer him guys like that, but he's not going to take those fights because I can't be the showman in these fights because I still want the money does not. You know what I'm saying? So I either need the aesthetics to match the money or I need the money to match the aesthetics, but I need them both to match. I can't go in this fight without either at the same time. And that's the way this damn silly motherfucker seemed like he's moving. He moved, like I said, and this is just me damn speaking, you know what I'm saying, my conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? I won't know until I know, because like I said, I don't know, bro. The way these dudes move in this generation is weird. I have no clue, Five. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as Shakur, Shakur should be taking on the next tough damn, you know what I'm saying, tough opponent at 35 if he's gonna be there. If he's not gonna be there, let's go see what 40's looking at. Who was
Hitchens, Gary Russell, Antoine.
you know what I'm saying? Who was Richard Hitchens and them? He was talking about. He was asking Lamont Roach for a fight. That's who he was asking. I still got my thing. I don't like people calling down for people. Lamont Roach ain't fought at no 140 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Call down to him at 140. Get the fuck out of here, Africa, bro. You got a belt, man. Go fight people and try to damn, you know what I'm saying, try to, you know what I'm saying, lock your division up. How about you go do that? But if Shakur's not going to 40, if he's not going to 40, he can fight anybody, any top name, you know what I'm saying, any one of the Russells, but Antoine is at 40. So no. But like I said, if he's staying at 35, start them looking to get the damn division damn wrapped up. Let's go ahead and in the trend of what everybody used to say in the past. Shakur ain't gonna never be undisputed in nothing because he lost his belts. The motherfucker moved on. See what I'm saying? So if we're gonna be here, go ahead and damn grab them belts. But if your body ain't feeling, you know what I'm saying, all the way 100%, go ahead and go to 40 and let's go ahead and start dancing around there. And I say because you want to keep them calling for other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You want to, instead of looking to unify or the next top person. Like he's starting to worry me right now. That's that old curse that Act used to talk about. But that's usually when a motherfucker is unified. He's not even unified and he's acting like that. I go holler at him. Go snatch his shit.
Okay, man. Me myself personally, man. Teofimo is a clown. Teofimo is a clown, bro. He's a clown that's trying to join the circus, man. And I don't even think his services are needed at the circus, man, because Tank Davis has that spot, you know, all fulfilled. Now, if you want to step back into the real reality of being a boxer and fighting your contemporaries and guys that you should be fighting, Shakur Stevenson is available, Abdullah Mason, Floyd Schofield, Cepeda, Mortaliel. It's a bunch of guys out there for you to fight. But Gary Antoine Russell, you know what I'm saying? Oscar Duarte, Kenneth Sims Jr. I mean, it's a bunch of guys from 135 to 140. Subriel Matias. It's a bunch of guys that you could fight, bro. But for whatever reason, man, you have been one of the most difficult guys to work with. I don't really know what your goal is. I don't know, maybe if your goal is to be a part of the circus like Tank Davis. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then hey, be my guest, man. If you want to go fight on the, you know, the Aiden Ross's cards and you want to fight with Charleston White and all those guys, hey, man, say, man, I'm not stopping you from doing motherfucking thing. Get it how you live. But over here, we respect real boxers. We respect guys like Devin Haney and Brian Norman, Canelo and Crawford, Lester Martinez and Billy, Abass Baraou, and Johannes Tellis. We respect guys like that, Boots Ennis and Lama. You know, guys that are really actually out here doing the work. You know what I'm saying? T-Ho needs to be stripped too. The homie say y'all cool with Gary missing 5 years and coming back skipping the line. Yeah, I'm cool with it, bro. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all Mr. Gary Russell got to keep doing is just staying active, bro. As long as he's staying active, if he get him another fight in this year or at the top of 2026, I'm cool with Gary Russell stepping in there at 35, fighting Lamont, fighting Abdullah. You know what I'm saying? He can't come up in this bitch acting like a diva, like he one of them guys, like he a Devin Haney or he a Bruce Ennis or somebody. Yeah, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Because Gary Russell is an OG in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally fine with Gary getting one of those big fights, but he do need to stay active. That's my biggest concern right now with him.
A5
availability.
We should A5. We should be fine with that. We was fine with damn Pacquiao coming off the damn couch, from eating TV dinners and watching damn MASH and jumping the line and getting a title fight out the damn gate. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. If Pacquiao
literally
bro,
out the couch, and my nigga had played again sports trunks. You know what I mean? The different boxing boots. You know what I mean? Different gloves and shit. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
You went in the
yeah, man.
memorabilia closet. I'm gonna wear these today.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm cool with that, man. And KG and R made a great point. I didn't even think about Pacquiao. Like Pacquiao came off the couch, man, after losing to Ugas and got him a title shot. So why Gary Russell can't do the same thing? Why not? You know what I'm saying? They hit my boy on the prelims of the last PBC event. He looked good. Got a highlight reel type knockout. Put a mean demo down. I'm absolutely cool with Gary Russell getting him a motherfucking title shot. Why not? And if anybody deserves that Lamont Roach fight, it's him or his little brother, Antoine. That's who Lamont Roach needs to be fighting. If he can fight Gabe Flores, a nigga who we ain't seen on the big stage in a while, why not fight Gary Russell? Why not fight Antoine? Make that shit make sense. I'm just saying.
And look, I was only calling for the Russell brothers because of my bias. I'm like, keep it here so I can it'll be a fight that I know I'm going to. Keep it in the DMV.
Yeah, bro, but it's not even that, bro. We can't sit up here and act like they not factors in boxing, especially in that 130 to 135, 140 area, bro. the Gary Russells are a factor. Both brothers, Mr. Gary
Facts.
Russell and Antoine, they are factors, bro. You know what I'm saying? Antoine just came off his best win beating El Rayo. You know what I'm saying? So why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? From what I understood, I thought Antoine in Africa was in negotiations to do a unification. But I see Africa on Twitter talking about he want to fight Lamont. DMV, I mean, he said DC versus NY. Like, come on, bro. Don't do that, man. Nigga, you got the wrong nigga from the DC, man. You supposed to be fighting the other nigga from DC. Antoine, you know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Make it make sense, man. But look, though, we have hit our 2-hour mark. I don't want to keep my brothers on no much more longer than what we already did, man. This was a great show. We had a lot of people in the building. We had a lot of trolls in the building. Y'all keep coming over here trolling, man. Make more accounts and troll harder. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back, hopefully, tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, we'll be back Tuesday with Triple Man Tuesday. We do have more content coming down the content line. Of course, we got Tales from the B-side with my brother KG and Thomas from the Bronx, TD. Sports Talk, you know what I'm saying? All fella, before we go, man, I gotta ask you something. But KG, real quick, man. Give me your last, my brother, and let the people know what you got coming.
Oh man, this has been another good one, man. I'm like visually, I'm still trying to get used to this damn restream. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the chat be jumping around. I'm thinking you doing so. I'm trying to get used to that. But nah, man, this has been another good one. Chat. Shout out to the damn, you know what I'm saying, the usual six, you know what I'm saying, my brother I fella and 503, you know what I'm saying, we in and a half. Because we got something going down over on the Heyman Hub. You know what I'm saying? Tales from the B-side, number 14. Me and my boy Thomas from the Bronx. We're gonna have a sit down everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Brian Norman Sr. So y'all tap in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the show is supposed to be 30 to 45 minutes, but y'all seen, and if y'all watched the Tay Jones episode, that was our longest episode. So I don't think this episode is gonna fall short of those. Y'all tap in because there's gonna be some good stories told, be some shit talking, laughs. It's gonna be a DSGB boy coming from the workers man side. So y'all come tap in, man.
Yes, sir. All fella, real quick before you close us out, man. Could you reiterate the season 2 fight pool, because I don't want it to be no confusion. I seen earlier in the chat, I think D-Man was asking, did you change anything? So did you change anything? Is anything different about season 2 of the US6 fight pool, bro?
A couple of small changes. One major change is the entry fee. It has been up from $10 to $15. Once again, that entry fee gets you in for the season, but that money will be directed to the league pool, which will be awarded to the top player in the league. So that's pretty much the biggest change. Another minor change is that we will be recognizing technical decisions as pick'ems, and the point system is there's a slight change where you got to pick the right. Like if you pick I don't know, you'll get the info via the advertisements if you're interested. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's some slight changes with the point systems. But other than that, it's a $15 entry fee for this season. And you can submit that payment via Cash App, $usual 5050, or via PayPal at jsteels, JAISTEELS. That's JAISTEELS. And payments are due before the first, or pretty much September. I would say September the 7th, in lieu of the first week of pick'ems, which will start September 13th.
Yeah, man. So if you got any questions, any concerns, like I say, man, you can hit me up if you on Twitter at 503line, man, or if you're on Instagram at htime.hardhitter. Just hit us up, man. US6 on IG as well. You can hit my brother R Filler up, man. If you following us, man, just tap in and let us know what's your questions or your concerns, man. And yeah, man, season 2 of the US6 Fight Pool is coming to a live stream near you. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun in season 2, man. And the winner of season 2, man, all of the money will go straight to the winner. So the goal is to double up, man. We had 15 participants in the last one. If we can get 30 to 35 participants in this one, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do the math, man. 15 times 30. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice little pretty penny right there. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, we're gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Much love to the chat. Much love to everybody that came through showing love today. Much love to the trolls. Y'all make more accounts and troll harder on the next show. Boxing, I don't think we will have a bunch of good fights in the next up and coming weeks. So we will find trending topics and hot topics to speak on throughout the next couple of weeks. If we do have some boxing in these next couple of weeks that we watch and we cover, we will talk about said fights, you know what I'm saying? But I honestly don't think we will have, you know, too much big of a boxing card, you know what I'm saying, on the zone or nothing like that. So, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get back to the good boxing talk with the Canelo Crawford fight and the Monster Inoue MJ fight as well. Don't forget about Monster Inoue. A lot of people been sleeping on Monster Inoue, but Monster Inoue fight is on that Sunday morning against MJ, man. So don't sleep on that, man. So we got some good boxing coming real soon in the month of September. You know what I'm saying, me? But on that note, man, we're gonna get up out of here. Much love to the chat, much love to the panel, my brothers, man, Jay Steels, the mad scientist, R Fella, KG, the good doctor, the storyteller. And hopefully, man, we will have the Beltway tomorrow, man. Bullshit on the Beltway will be back. Hopefully, my brother Red is back to do bullshitting on the Beltway tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had that in a little minute. So, on that note, man, much love.
From heaters up, the fever's up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Yeah. Sure they want me hitter like an archer, but I'm not that sprint.